Hello everyone, we are going to start chapter number 11. Mukesh starts a zoo. It's a standard 4 English. And before we start the lesson, let's learn some new words or hard words. Announced, told people something about a decision, plan, etc. Assortment, a collection of different things. Attraction, a feeling of liking somebody or something. Chant, chants, religious songs using only few notes that are repeated. Compartment, one of the separate sections that something has for keeping things in it. Confusion, a state in which everything is badly organized. Cradled, held somebody or something gently in your arms. Disturbance, actions that make you stop what you are doing. Enclosures, pieces of land that are surrounded by a fence or wall and are used for a particular purpose. Escorting, going with somebody to show them the way. Fetched, went where something is and brought it back. Fires, angry and aggressive in a way that is frightening. Flipped, turn it over into different position with a sudden quick movement. Frustrated, felt annoyed and impatient because you cannot do or achieve what you want. Fuss, unnecessary excitement or activity. Gazing, looking steadily at somebody or something for a little long time. Pout, scratched something rapidly with a paw. Pursuit, the act of looking for or trying to find something. Recite, to say a poem, etc., that you have learned, especially to an audience. Scattering, spreading a small number of amount of things over an area. Shrieking, giving a loud high shout when you are excited, frightened, or in a pain. Unaware means not knowing or realizing that something is happening. Veranda, a platform with an open front and a roof built into the side of a house on the ground floor. Now let's start the chapter. Mukesh starts a zoo. On a visit to Delhi, Mukesh went to the zoo with his parents. He was fascinated by the animals there. Now, how he has been fascinated and what happens, the story whole about. Okay. I'm going to start a zoo, Mukesh announced at breakfast the next morning. I will find some animals, he added. In the morning, Mukesh announced that at the breakfast time that I am going to start a zoo. And he also added that I will find some animals. Then that's what a zoo is all about, collecting animals. And he also added that that's what the zoo is all about, means in the zoo there are a lot of animals, okay? So the whole zoo is all about the animals, so collecting animals. Now he was gazing at the whitewashed walls of the veranda where a gecko, a small ball lizard, was pursuit of a fly. After breakfast, Mukesh tried to catch the lizard. Now he was gazing at the whitewashed walls of the veranda. So want he want to do the whitewash to the veranda. Then where a gecko, a small wall lizard, was in a pursuit of a fly. Then after breakfast, Mukesh tried to catch the lizard. Now on that veranda there was a small lizard, and because of that, after the breakfast, our Mukesh tried to catch the lizard, but it was more alert than it looked and managed to run away. That's now the way to catch a lizard, said Teju, who had come over from the next door. Now answer orally. Do you think Teju knows the way to catch the lizard? Teju fetched a stick from the garden and used it to tape the lizard off the wall and into a shoebox. Soon Mukesh and Teju were at work in the back garden, setting up enclosures with a roll of wire netting they had found. What else can we have in the zoo? Asked Teju. That's your grandmother's parrot, said Mukesh. Now, as we can see that but it was more alert than it looked and managed to run away. So Mukesh tried to catch the lizard, but it was more alert. That lizard was the more alert animal and it has went. Then that's not the way to catch the lizard, said Teju. Now Teju said that is not the real way to catch the lizard, okay? Who had come over from the next door. Teju fetched a stick from the garden and used it to tip the lizard off the wall and into the shoebox. Now what happened? Now Teju went and Teju brought to or fetched the stick, okay, from the garden, and she has tipped the lizard off from the wall and she has put into a shoebox. Soon Mukesh and Teju were at the work in the back garden, setting up enclosures with a roll of wire netting they had found, and they were doing wire netting. Teju and Mukesh were doing wire netting from that veranda, okay, from the back side of garden. What else can we have in the zoo? Then Teju asked that. What else can we have in the zoo? Then that's your grandmother's parrot, said Mukesh. Then Mukesh said, your grandmother's parrot we can put into the zoo. So here we have completed our first part of this chapter. In the next video we are going to check out the second part of this chapter. Thank you.